A new crop progress report is out from the USDA. While crop conditions are looking good, it should be no surprise that we're still behind on plantings. In this week's Bottom Line, Neil Melancon brings us up to date. And Neil, I understand that even though the recent Midwest floods were only confined to a small area, the rain that caused all that flooding was a big part of the delay.
Mike, this year there's been a lot of news focused on the torrential rainfall as well as flooding going on in the Midwest. It's reminiscent of 1993 when a lot of rainfall fell on the Midwest and the crop was heavily damaged. This year they're expecting a little bit of a drier summer, so there's some relief there. However, according to the June USDA supply and demand report, the damage has already been done. Corn has been hit the hardest, with yields now expected to be 90 million bushels lower than expected, even after lower feed use and exports are factored in. World stocks will be up 4 million metric tons based on a larger carry-in from last year. Soybean production remained flat in the June report, and a drop in crush means a net 10 million bushel drop in carryout. However, a larger carry-in from last year's crop means a slightly larger surplus at the end of this year is projected. Wheat got a boost in both yields and surplus in the June report, meaning a little less bullish results for the markets. However, the 09 projected demand will keep the markets excited as the competition for acres will be heating up. So the bottom line this week is weather is the big unknown, with high heat that we talked about earlier expected for the summer as well as drier weather could potentially damage yields. On the flip side, more rain like they've been seeing in the Midwest could also damage yields. So the weather is the #1 story this summer. The bulls will be running. That's the bottom line. I'm Neil Melancon. Back to you in the studio, Mike.
Thanks, Neil. And of course, to stay up to date with the latest commodity prices, you can listen to Neil's reports on the Louisiana Farm Bureau radio network. For a list of stations in your area, you can visit our website at twilatv.org.